The deal on TikTok Shop was just too good to refuse. They're so pretty. I contemplated for a while just getting this brush because I was just so intrigued. I've never seen a brush like this before. So you're supposed to use creams on one side and powders on the other. Also, these two brushes really intrigue me. That's what I love about makeup artist created products and brands. Usually they are multi-purpose type products. So this would be really great for concealer under here. But this could also be great for concealer. Like when you're in a rush, just hurry up and blend that all out. Originally, I was only gonna get these 3 brushes. These are so incredibly soft. I'm really excited. I love how these feel. I love how they look. They look very luxurious, but they feel nice. I just want to do like a quick get ready with me and see how these brushes work together and use them in my regular routine. If you don't already know, I'm a new mom and sleep deprived for sure. So these dark circles have been really prominent these days. And I've been having to use some corrector. Since they are purple, I've been correcting with yellow. And I'm gonna test out those brushes with these different formulas. And again, just with my regular routine, I don't wanna do anything different. I wanna just see how it works with what I'm already doing. Normally I use a more structured brush to blend out thicker creams like this one. This is a concealer. I mean, it's a color corrector, but it has a thicker consistency. It's almost like a cream. So I'm gonna use the NIKKI BK Beauty N16 and just blend that out. Wow, I already like how this is performing. And I like how it gets in this hard to reach area right here. I love that. Now I'm gonna go in with some concealer. I don't wear foundation on a day-to-day basis. I just conceal my dark circles really, and then where I have some redness. So sides of my nose, center of my forehead. And then I'll also just hit my chin and the sides down here just to even everything out. I'm curious to compare how these two work. So I'll go in with the N16 again. Yeah, and then it gets in these hard to reach areas really nicely. On the sides of your nose and in your inner corner. Oh, definitely this area. I mean, we already saw how this worked under the eye. It worked really well, especially if you want to really give that lifted look and create like a little lift. This is a great shape for that. And I like that this shape of brush, you can really spread the product out. So you can just use a small amount and not too much, you know? And then I would just take the excess and put it on the eyelid just to even it out a little bit. I like that a lot. Now I want to test out how it compares using the N14 as concealer. Wow, look how quick that blended everything out. And you see where the N16 really blends everything out. I really think the N14 can help like diffuse more than this brush would be able to, just because of this different shape. Now I'm curious to see how this works on its own as concealer. Quick, I like that. I could definitely see myself reaching for this brush because it's really like, really one and done, really versatile, convenient, and it just speeds up that routine. Okay, love that. So I've already used 2 of these brushes. Now I'm curious to see the N17 at work. So I'm gonna add a step that I might not normally. Sometimes I'll just leave it at this and add some bronzer. But today I'll add a little bit of this tint stick. It's like a foundation stick. Just because I'm curious to see how the brush performs. Oh yeah, that's very nice. I like that a lot. It's so soft, and you can see like the bristles, they bend so nicely whatever direction I need to. Sometimes it feels like bristles can be kind of stiff, and I think that's where the streakiness can come in, but I don't have that issue with these bristles at all. Okay, love that. Testing new brushes, so I don't want to use too many new things at once. This brush is so luxurious. You could even use this for concealer, but again, you probably just want one of the smaller brushes just to get in those harder to reach areas in the under eye area. But I could easily see myself using this for concealer also. No surprise, this blended out the cream beautifully. Take some finishing powder. Just tap in on that powder side so I can test it out. I love that. I'm gonna tap into some powder bronzer to test out this N15. Okay, so I do like the shape, so I can use the tip to do sort of like a contour, and then also like when you press it, it spreads out nicely. I'm taking the N13, gonna just tap it into that bronzer and just swipe that onto my eyelid, creating a crease since I have a hooded eyelid. And that was super easy, super quick, one and done. So I'm glad I ended up getting this set, because this blending brush shape was definitely missing in my collection, and now I'm happy to have it. I'm gonna take the N12, also tap into that bronzer, and just line the lash line. Yeah, again, one and done, really quick and easy. Just see how this works out. Wow. And I love that the bristles on this are so soft. Wow, that was like the easiest little eyeliner I've ever done in my life. I'm gonna use the N14 as my highlighter brush. I was able to get it down to $97 for this set. Is this worth paying full price? I would say yes, after I've tried it. But again, if you want to save some money, there's no harm in waiting. There's always going to be a sale. I hardly ever buy anything unless I have a coupon or unless it's on sale. I'll just say this, if I had to pick a least favorite, I would pick this one, just because it's not something that I naturally gravitate towards. It's so soft, such a beautiful brush. I could even see this working very nicely with liquid foundation, or just like foundation in general. Like if I would have used it instead of this paddle brush, the N17, but it's just, again, not typically what I do in my routine. You saw how I normally just put the concealer where I need it and quickly blend it out, even with a bigger concealer brush. But if you're a foundation girl, this would be great. It would diffuse the product so nicely because of the way the brushes are. But again, that's why, see what you think you want, what you need. But I do have the 109, and I love this shape. but these bristles just, they're a little more firm and stiff compared to these. And I prefer these, the NIKKI Rose. I'm so excited again that I was able to finally get my hands on these brushes. NIKKI Rose and BK Beauty did such an amazing job with these, and I would highly recommend you check them out. If you're not in the market for any new brushes, you can always support your creators and businesses by just giving them a like, follow, comment, share, subscribe. I didn't know this until I became a content creator, but it really truly helps so much with how you engage with your favorite businesses and creators. So if you do that, thank you so much. It means a lot to me because, like I've said time and time again, this is something that I've just always wanted to do, and I'm so excited to be finally doing it. So if you've been along for this journey, I appreciate you so much. If you could let me know what brought you here, what you would like to continue to see, let me know in the comments down below also. And if you know somebody that needs a new makeup brush set, new brushes, someone who's been thinking about these, send them this video also. And again, until then, I'll see you next time. And I have to say thank you to my husband for getting me these for our anniversary. I'm so happy with this set.